Hi there, this is Sharon Madsen, registered massage therapist and Reiki master. Today I will be demonstrating a traditional Usui Reiki treatment for the teleclass series Reiki 1 and 2 for humans and animals, offered by animalenergy.com. So just note that for the purposes of this demo, I will be briefly holding the hand positions. When you're doing your treatment on a client, you will hold the position until the energy starts to taper, or 3 to 5 minutes. Use your intuition, follow your guidance. So just to start, I'm going to ground and center myself. I'm going to make sure that my client's comfortable and I've gotten permission from her. And I'm going to gently cup my hands and reach over and connect with my client just along the rib cage. I'm going to walk my hands. This is one position. I would be holding this until the energy stopped flowing, or 3 to 5 minutes. But I just want to show you this quickly so we can get through the treatment. And just note, as I'm coming under the side of my client's body, I'm cupping my hands this way to make it easy to access and comfortable for me. So I'm cupping, and then I'm going to walk my hands down, a hand width down each time, until I get to the lower abdomen, where I will again walk across and then put my hands in this position over the area of the hips to treat the groin. From there we move to each knee, cupping over and under each joint one at a time, and so forth, down each ankle, each foot, cupping and holding, taking our time with our treatment until we get to the base of the feet. And if you're standing, your hands are going to go in this position. If I was seated, they would go in this position. This is a great place to spend some time with your client, help them ground, breathe. You can reground yourself as well and center. It's very powerful. From here, I will do some slatting to release any excess energy, just like I'm flicking water off my hands. Then I will gently walk up my client's body, or having contact with my client's body, maybe is a better way to say that. And I'm going to connect with the head of my client. So I will place a tissue over their eyes very gently. And then I will cup my hands, rest the heel of my hand on the forehead, and place my hands over the eyes, careful to not put any pressure on the eyes themselves. Notice as I'm doing this, I'm only moving one hand at a time. Then I can connect with my client's crown, being sure that I'm staying focused and having pure thoughts in this area. Or you can also do the crown by moving slightly to the side, placing one hand on the crown and the other hand gently on the shoulder. So moving from the crown, we then connect with the client's ears, gently cupping over the ears, not applying any pressure. And from this point, we gently tip our client's head to one side, placing your hand underneath the base of the skull, gently tipping their head to the other side, bringing your hands together under the base of the skull, gently hooking your fingers under the base of the skull to connect with the energy, and hold here for some time. Then gently place the client's head back on the pillow, ease your hands out, move to the chin area. Depending if you're working on a smaller person or a taller person, you could do the chin and the throat together. Be careful not to engage the throat or have contact directly on the throat. On my client right now, I'm just going to cup over the throat gently. And from the throat, I will go to each shoulder, cupping under and over each shoulder. I would do the same on this side, and then I would move to the client's heart. I like to have my dominant or right hand on the client's heart and spend a lot of time in this area. A lot of emotional blockages, issues are stored in the heart region. From there, if I had the client's permission, I would then work over the breast if I felt called to do so. And from the breast, I would move to cup over and under each elbow. I'll just reach over this side. Each wrist, so I do elbow, elbow, wrist, wrist, and then hands. And when I work on a client's hand, I like to have their palm resting against my palm. It's very comfortable for the client and very reassuring. Now typically, you want to make sure you're very comfortable while you're treating, but for the purposes of this demo, I wanted you to be able to see how I would work. When treating the other arm, I'd walk to the other side of the table. Okay, so finishing off with the hands, you then move back to the heart center and you tee off. So you place the hand over the heart center and the other hand to a T to complete the hand positions for the front of the body. And from there, you gently disengage, and I like to sweep my hands over the body 3 times just to smooth the energy field and flick off any excess energy with my sliding technique. And that completes the front. Thank you.